That was incredible.
Hearthstone's newest expansion is Journey to Ungoro.
Ungoro, as it turns out, is a pretty amazing place. It's a place of wonders.
I'm gonna have to stop you right there. Now, I'm not saying he's really doing a bad job, but I really feel bad for this guy. Like, Ben Brode is like, oh, are we watching it together? Ben Brode is like charisma and like marketing master. His acting skills are ridiculous. And then this guy is just like, yeah, I work for Blizzard. Like, let's watch like the last 15 seconds here.
Oh my gosh, Chase!
That was incredible.
That was incredible. Yes.
Hearthstone's newest expansion is Journey to Ungoro.
Ungoro, as it turns out, is a pretty amazing place. It's a place of wonders, but also a place of great danger.
I don't know. I think I should just let Ben Brode do everything from now on, bros. We got a few doggies in the background. But yeah, seriously, like, come on. Ben Brode is like printing millions of dollars with his advertising of expansions. Let's not have people get in his way. Again, I'm not saying he's doing too bad of a job, but come on.
Nobody told me that before I came out.
Like, Ben Brode was put on this earth to sell card game expansions, and for no other reason. Okay, like, we just let the man sell it. Okay.
Out here.
Oh, you got your axe.
I do have my axe.
You're prepared. So, as all of you come to join us in Ungoro, one of the things you can expect to see is dangerous plant life shooting quills at you, amazing sort of elemental powers, and in fact, you'll see a volcano at the very heart of Ungoro. So let's show you one of our very first cards from Journey to Ungoro, the Volcano spell.
Volcano is a shaman spell. It deals 15 damage.
It's a pretty good card. It's mostly good at killing like a couple big minions, or like one big minion and one medium minion. You see this? This is a really bad example. This is like okay, let's just go back here. Alright. You know what card you might want to play here instead of Volcano? Lightning Storm. You even have like Flame Tongue Totem, clean up. You have Devolve, you have Maelstrom Portal. Actually, if you look at this hand, the only card you really should never consider playing is Volcano. It's the one card you would never want to play in this situation. You also have to notice that he played the Totem Golem, and then he's going to play Volcano. This is really, really not how you want to play Volcano. If you want to play Volcano, you want to not play other minions and then Volcano the minions that you just played. Let's see what happens to the minion that you just played. It just fucking died. Wow, that's really interesting. Yes, I mean, that was pretty cool, the effect and stuff, but alright. That's pretty hard to let that slide. I mean, alright. Let's back up a little bit. So, I think if you want to set up the situation, you just remove that minion from play, and then you remove every single card from this hand, and then you're like, wow, Volcano was pretty good there.
There's all kinds of elemental shenanigans happening in Ungoro Crater.
Now, I know what you're thinking. You may think, I've already seen elementals. I've seen my fire elementals, my rock elementals, but these are different. You might see, for example, a giant tar elemental erupt out of a pit in front of you.
Or the new mage legendary minion, Pyros. Pyros is a 2-mana 2/2.
2-mana 2/2. Jesus, dude. Wait, what? Okay. This card is actually garbage. Like, there's a 1-mana 2/2 that people are not playing. So when you make a 2-mana 2/2, you have some fancy shit you can do later, but like, come on.
To begin with, when it dies, it comes back to your hand as a 6-mana 6/6.
A 6-mana 6/6. Holy crap. Actually, the death rattle aspect is pretty interesting. I didn't think about that. The fact that it has death rattles, you can reload your hand with more Pyroses if you N'Zoth, right? Because if you play the 2/2, the 2/2 dies. And you play a 6/6, 6/6 dies, and you N'Zoth. You get a new 2/2 and it's new 6/6 on the board. It's actually absolutely insane value in N'Zoth. Maybe the card is not too bad, but you'd still need a ridiculously slow meta.
And if you play it again and it dies again, it'll come.
I think if you don't use N'Zoth and it's not a ridiculously slow meta, this card is abysmal. Like, not bad, like abysmal. Like 0 out of 5. But it's Hearthstone, right? Like, the situation can change.
Come back as a 10-mana 10/10.
So it's almost like it keeps.
It's really hard to play a 10-mana 10/10. Like, so fucking hard. Because you just, in that stage of the game, like, you have to, like, play something to start winning, like, almost immediately win the game after, or play something to prevent your opponent from winning. 10-mana 10/10's like, ugh.
Resurrecting over and over again.
It's a lot like that. Elementals is a brand new minion type. In Journey to Ungoro, you'll see many different types of elementals, and we're going to change.
Just want to point out, I like the elemental thing,
Over and over again.
It's a lot like that.
but shamans have, like, okay, so this card is pretty good. This card is really good. This card is a rager.
Brand new minion type.
Shaman,
In Journey to
shaman.
Ungoro, you'll
This card is pretty good, shaman. This card is a rager. This card is a shaman card.
see many different types of elementals, and we're going to.
This card is so fucking awful. This card is not going to be played anymore. This card is a shaman card. Do you see how elementals might be pretty good for shamans?
Change some of the minions from sets you already have seen.
Okay. Shaman. This card's actually good. This is like the combo breaker.
To become elementals.
So, as it turns out, Elementals is just the beginning of the creatures that wait for you in Ungoro Crater. What would Ungoro and a primordial world like this be like without the dinosaurs?
Dinosaurs are everywhere in Ungoro Crater, but they've soaked up a lot of the primal energy.
God, Ben Brode is so good.
They've begun to adapt.
Imagine a dinosaur that has now picked up the power of the elements around it.
I'll
breathing
fucking
great
buy some dinosaurs right now.
Check out this new card, Verdant Longneck.
Not that one though. That one kind of
The
sucks.
new keyword coming out with the journey.
So, okay. In Hearthstone, the aspect of flexibility is really important. But 5 mana 5. Come on. Blizzard, come on, man. You just gave Praise Draconoid Operative. You just made that card, man. What the fuck is that? God. Like, this is nice in Arena, I guess, right? It's cool Arena card, but if you're gonna pick like 4 cards to highlight your expansion, it has to be better things than that.
Journey to Ungoro. With Adapt, you'll be given the choice to pick from one of 3 different powers to upgrade your minion.
Yeah, you never know what adaptations will be available to you, but you might see something like Flaming Claw.
Yeah. 5 mana, 8/4. Okay. Dies to like a 2 mana card. Divine Shield's not bad. Like, these are all fine for Arena, right? For Arena. They're fine.
Claws, which gives a dinosaur +3 attack.
Or if you're imagining your Verdalong wasn't big enough, imagine if it was upgraded with the massive adaptation, giving it the ability to taunt.
Holy crap. I didn't think about that. 5 mana, 5/4 taunt, and it's a beast? That's a... No, actually, that sucks.
Or lightning speed, giving it wind fury.
So there will be dinosaurs galore waiting for you in Ungoro. On top of
So like the flexibility aspect is really cool and stuff, but like the card is just so poorly statted. It's like it's an okay arena card. Like, come on, guys. There's not any like better adapt cards to highlight in this bit. You only picked 4 cards, man. You picked 4
the
cards.
elementals and on top of the very dangerous flora. Why would I go to Ungoro with all these dangers waiting for me?
I've been asking myself that all night, but I think I know why.
Why don't you tell us?
There are secrets hidden in Ungoro Crater, and in fact, Elise Starseeker and her junior explorers are out in Ungoro Crater tracking them down right now.
In fact, there's only one reason I can think of why they might be out on this adventure, and that's they're pursuing a quest.
There's a brand new type of card in Journey to Ungoro, and that is the Quest card.
Why don't we take a look at the first quest card, Awaken the Makers.
It's actually upsetting me how good Ben Brode is at this.
Difficult to complete. Imagine having to summon 7 different death rattle minions.
He really should have just done this on his own.
Quests cost 1 mana. They start in your opening hand, and when you play them,
So they start in your opening hand and they take up a card. So if you go first, this is one of the 3 cards that you get. You get 1 less card to actually use until it triggers. Then you get the card. But when it triggers, you win the game. Just kind of hard to get there if you have 1 less card as a priest in your opening hand. So that, it's a big prize.
here where your secrets normally appear.
This is kind of
They're
cool
a little
though.
different than normal secrets in that your opponent will be able to see the quest as well. And that's because the treasures and potential things waiting for you at the end of the quest are so powerful that it's something that your opponent will have visibility into as well.
When you complete the quest, you get an incredible reward. Check out Amara, Warden of Hope. Set your hero to 40 health. This card is crazy.
So quests will give you access to some of the most powerful cards Hearthstone has ever seen if you can complete them.
Journey to Ungoro has 135 exciting new cards, and we're going to continue to show more of them starting on March 17th.
Now, don't forget, the Journey to Ungoro will also kick off the next...
Wait, whoa. Did they just say they're going to start showing more cards starting March 17th? What in the fuck? That's like 2.5 weeks. I missed that. What?
Show more of them starting on March 17th.
Why can't you show any more of them now?
Hearthstone has ever seen if you can complete them.
Journey to Ungoro has 135 exciting new cards, and we're going to continue to show more of them starting on March 17th.
Now,
Did he say? Could that be like a different number? Maybe he said like 7 and then 10th is part of the next sentence.
Them starting on March 17th.
now don't forget,
10th now, don't forget. Fuck.
the Journey to Ungoro will also kick off the next standard year for Hearthstone as we begin the Year of the Mammoth. We're in the final preparations now, and we're excited to join all of you when the Journey to Ungoro launches in early April. Did you hear something?
I didn't. Oh my gosh.
Okay. Sure. So early April's the expansion, and we don't get to see any cards until March 17th. What the fuck? No! That's terrible! Alright.